Alright, y'all. This is what pretty much, this is a good little example of what gang stalking look like when you walk outside. You just walk outside minding your own business. You got all these weird people staring at you. You know what I'm saying? This is like gang stalking in a nutshell right here, player. You know what I mean? Anybody that can relate to this, boy, I'm talking about no matter where you go. You know what I mean? As soon as you walk outside the door, I mean, from city to city, state to state, it don't matter. You be like, I don't know these folk. Who are these people? Why are these people so interested in me? I remember when I had matter of fact, I'm gonna give you an example right here. See this crack that well see this goofy looking uh hag right here? See this goofy looking hag? I remember one time I was a Philly and I was at this arcade with my daughter. My daughter's probably like 7 years old at the time. And I was walking down the street, she was walking down the street, and we was the only two people on the side. She's coming my way, I'm walking down, coming her way. And since we was close with each other, you know, she's looking right at me just like this lady, and I spoke. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And this is how she looked at me. You know what I'm saying? And me and my daughter looked at each other like, my daughter was like, "Why that dad? Why that lady staring at you like that?" I said, "Gee, I have no idea, man." You know what I'm saying? And this was the beginning days of, you know, the targeting. You know what I'm saying? This was in the very beginning. You know, like I said, my daughter was younger. You know what I mean? But even when my daughter was younger, she knew something was wrong, and it just reminds me of, you know, her walking with her little girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't experience it all. Dog walkers, dog stalkers coming around. You know, we talk, like I said. You know, it all unfolded. You know, 2016 was the year when they started to reveal it to me, and then from 17 and 18, it just went crazy. You know what I'm saying? It literally just went crazy, man. It was like literally a zombie apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? And even the little girl right here, she's gonna ask, she's gonna ask, she's gonna watch this.
They don't like us. Yeah, I know. Why?
So you heard the young girl say, why? Why don't these bastards like us? Man, look, it is what it is, player. You know what I mean? Even the scriptures, what did Jesus say? So I've chosen, the Father said, I've chosen you out of this world because you don't belong here. You don't belong. If you was of the world would love you. You're not of this world. So therefore, the world hates you. The world don't like you. Your light is shining. You know what I'm saying? You're too bright for these bastards. That's just a little another gang stalking in a nutshell video for y'all. For those that don't understand the program, for those that do understand it, then you already know what it is. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, y'all, and share with everybody. Holla Bizak.
the sower, the higher and the lower, the all-seer and the knower. I've been here already, I'm just doing it all over. Reincarnated, the holder of a boulder, the black atlas holding the whole world and the lower. So turn the volume up. The devil's time is up.
Something is going on.
Hippie, you think everything's a conspiracy.
Everything is.
What's going on? Can y'all see that sun? You see that sun? That sun shining down? I'm out here, man, you know what I'm saying? In the sun, baby, baby. Holla biz at your man DB. Early in the morning, 7 o'clock, 7:30. Been out here since 6. Ain't no bots. Of course not. Real quick, man, because you got a lot of these TIs out here, so-called TIs out here. You know, people claiming that I'm not even saying about his names, man, because I don't even give a damn. They know who they are, but it's a whole gang of them. You know, 1 minute they saying they're being targeted, then their target is stopped, then they're no longer being gang stalked. Look at here. Let me tell you something. Whether you're male or female, let me tell you something. You might have thought you was being gang stalked. You might have just been paranoid. Maybe you might be the schizo. Maybe you smoked a little bit too much weed or reefer or something. Maybe you just felt lonely and you just wanted some attention and you just wanted to create a YouTube channel and talk about something. You know, maybe you were just feeling depressed. Maybe your girl broke your heart. Or if you're a female, your dude broke your heart or whatever. And you just felt that, hey man, I'm stressed out. I'm going through it. I need something to talk about. Let's just make up a story. Everybody talk about gang stalking. Let's just make up a story. I'm being gang stalked. Let me see if I can get some views. And before you know, maybe, you know, your views didn't excel. Maybe you didn't get as many subscribers as you was hoping or planning that you would have got. Views, etc., etc. But let me tell you something. If you're a real target, because at the end of the day, everybody on the planet is a target, but there's levels to it. As far as my situation, I'm on a whole nother level than most of y'all TIs out there. Or should I say, so-called TIs. Everybody got different levels. To what they say, to every level there's a new devil or whatever. And I want to make this clear. When I speak about this don't have nothing to do with no bragging. Because if I can change it, my gang stalking will end today. And that's real. You think I love this shit? You think I like getting up, waking up every day and I got to deal with what Kanye West got to deal with? Tupac Shakur got to deal with. That's why he was spitting at the cameras, at the paparazzis, because it was getting on his nerves. So you got to understand, Hollywood called them paparazzis, but in all reality, they ain't nothing but gang stalkers. People that's outside your window, outside your door, next door to you, waiting for you to walk outside, take your trash out so they can take some pictures, so they can spark up a conversation when you ain't even trying to talk. Follow you around, synchronize with you. Everywhere you go, they there. The paparazzi did the same thing to the celebrities. They would be there. I remember DMX went to court one time. When he went to court, he got to the court. It was like something that just supposed to have just happened. He got to the court. He seen the press and all the whole media was there. He was like, now how the hell y'all get here? The press was already there before DMX got there. So in other words, what I'm saying is it was already pre-planned. It was already scripted. It was waiting on them. That's gang stalking, man. Everywhere you go, you got people fucking with you, harassing you, Directed energy. See y'all understand that this gang stalking is way deeper than just some color codes.